Long time no see. Long time no see.
Yes, nice to see you again. Nice to see your lovely friend there. Is there an echo? I hear an echo.
Yeah, it's kind of scuffed right now. I might have to turn the speaker down.
Okay.
Give it a shot. Is it better now?
And so I still hear it.
Fuck.
You hear?
Prawn, do you have your echo cancellation on?
Echo cancellation?
It should be the one to triple check. Nope, I shouldn't say that while I'm streaming. Give me 2 seconds. Professional streamer, by the way. Professional streamer, guys. Professional streamer, by the way.
It happens. It's all these bugs.
Now
you got to introduce me to this lovely young lady. Her name is Oil.
Yes, My Oil.
Your name
Thailand.
is My Oil.
Great personality, kick streamer. You guys are good kick streamers also, so you know, good to like be networking.
Yes. Yeah. I can introduce you. My Oil. This is my daughter Grace. She's
Hello.
also a kick streamer. She's not part of what we're doing.
Hey Grace,
here.
long time no see.
Hi, Prawn.
All right,
Now,
echo cancellation is on. Is that any better?
Okay. Yeah, I don't hear it anymore.
There we go.
Success. Well
All right,
done.
but you should know the format. Any questions? Yes. Any more questions or intros before I give you guys 5 minutes?
Okay, so the format is 5 minutes.
Get 5 minutes alone time. I'll be
and
off stage.
I'm trying to get My Oil to find me interesting as a sexual partner. Is that correct? That's okay.
I mean, some people decide to go a different route, but that's kind of the premise of the show, yes.
No, let's go there.
Okay. All right, well, I'll give you guys some alone time. I'm putting the timer on.
Thank you.
5 minutes will start right about now.
Okay.
Oh, wait. Let me put it back on.
Hello.
Hi, how are you?
Good. How are you?
I'm doing great. It's been a tough day. I was in court today, but we don't have to go through that. Do you like the bad boy type, or do you like nice guys?
I like nice guy. I like nice people.
That's a lie, My Oil, isn't it?
Why? Why do you think that's a lie?
Okay, let's take Prawn, right? Okay, is he your boyfriend?
No.
No. Okay. Could you ever see someone like that being your boyfriend? No. Okay, good answer. Okay. But you want a man who's strong, is that correct? Because why would you want to be around with someone who's like weaker than you? How is that going to work? Yeah. Okay, so you like a strong man, but a man who's good. But that's not a nice guy, right?
I mean, I don't know. I don't have that much experience. I can't tell.
Sure. Well, let me just ask you, do you, if you see a man violently fighting another man, you don't know who's right or wrong. Which of those men are you attracted to? The one who is like clocking the other guy, or the guy who's taking it and losing? Just be honest. I'm just saying.
I don't like either of them because I don't like violence. Maybe I like the police.
Yeah, me neither. But if you had to choose, would you be more drawn towards the more, let's say, the stronger, bigger guy? Because you don't know, he could be right.
Can it be in the middle? Can it be like the one that break them up?
Yeah.
Can it be like stronger than them?
Okay, great. Yes, that's a great answer. Creative. You're very creative. And okay, so you're saying you don't like nice guys in the sense of wimpy guys, but you don't like jerks.
No, I don't like jerks.
But you like strength in men.
For me, strength doesn't really matter for me, but like
I don't mean muscles. I don't mean muscles. I mean strength of character.
On their mind. Yes.
Yes. Now, when you look towards a man, would you like a man to guide you, or would you like to guide a man?
I would like to.
I don't mean like a dog on a leash. I mean like just in a sense. How do you like the dynamic there?
For me, it's kind of like I like to guide a man more than like to be guided. But like we can meet at the middle. We can meet at the middle. We can talk about things.
Okay, so do you feel like you have any parts of your personality that are not like so good? Like, do you sometimes get a little crazy?
Yes.
Okay. Do you want a man to say like, stop it, but I'll fix you. I'll fix it. but you have to listen to me. Or do you like a man to say like, oh, I love it when you go crazy, and the crazier the better?
I would like someone that brave enough to stop me from me being crazy sometime.
Okay, but you just said you want a man to be more like a pet. But not really, right?
Not really.
No, okay. So you were lying a little bit.
I'm trying to be honest.
Yeah, that's good. It's hard for a woman to be honest because I've found that women a lot of times, they're not trying to lie, but they'll kind of say things because they haven't really thought it through. You know what I mean? Like that kind of thing. Totally fine. How is your relationship with your mother and father?
I like my mother.
You're more on your mother's side.
Yes.
Of things. What's the problem with your father? Is he distant?
I don't want to talk about it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, sure. I can see where you're at there. How did you end up in the room you're in?
He's my roommate.
Just visiting? Oh, you're living there now?
Yeah, for a month.
Oh,
I'm leaving tomorrow. So this is actually my last day.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. There were other females that have lived there. They've all seemed to have departed. So I don't know what goes on there, but my daughter used to be really good friends with Darius. So you must know Darius then.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's an interesting fellow. I think he also has some issues about his parents or whatever. We tried to work through them, but he also doesn't really want to talk about it that much. So what sort of things do you like to do?
I don't know. I like to take my mind out of my own thought, kind of.
That's a good impulse. And then where does it go when it's out of your thoughts?
Kind of weird, but I like to just chilling and just let my mind go away with the flow, something like that.
Go with the flow. Okay.
We need to be third wheel, but 5 minutes is up.
Okay.
Oil, don't let Prawn steal your passport, girl. Keep it close by. Keep it close by.
Damn it, that was my go-to.
Thank
Now
you
she'll
for
be
letting
watching
me know.
that.
He's dangerous. He's dangerous.
But,
You should
like,
come
no one's
visit
backstage,
us
so
in
we can-
Rhode
we can
Island,
kick it
my
here for a little
oil. If
bit.
you're done there, are you on a visa where you have to go to another? Are you American?
Me, no.
She's sticking around America. She's got other
Oh, you
obligations
should come up here
elsewhere,
to
so-
Rhode Island. What a beautiful place. It's hot there now, right? It's getting hot there in Texas. We're up in Rhode Island. It's much
miserably
cooler.
hot.
We're in the
It's
north.
miserably hot in the summer here. That's one of the fucking downfalls. I don't know why I'm wearing two shirts right now.
Get perfect timing. Get out of there. Come up here. We're right on the water.
Yeah, we did a boat stream yesterday. I bet there's some nice boat tent to be had in Rhode Island. I mean, I missed you guys when you guys were in Texas.
Boat tent.
Unfortunately, we didn't get to connect.
Boat tent. Well, you were too much of a coward. That's to
Is that
be
what
honest.
happened? I don't think it's-
Yeah, Oil. Prawn said I had to buy him a steak dinner to meet up to do streaming.
Yeah.
Has he bought you a
We're much
steak
bigger
dinner?
streamers than he is.
Has he bought you a steak dinner, sweetie? Has he bought you a steak dinner?
Not steak
I don't
dinner,
think so.
but Asian
No,
food. Does it count?
No, like steak.
I bought our
like,
Thai
like
dinner. I bought our
fancy.
Thai dinner. Okay.
Oh, okay. All right, fair enough.
But yeah, Princess is a nice guy, but he was afraid that if he met up with us, that Darius would discipline him because he's sort of the beta of the relationship.
That's why. Yeah,
which is kind of.
I can tell.
It's kind of.
Number one reason was just I'm lazy. I didn't want to drive 3 hours back and forth to Fort Worth or wherever you guys were at. If you guys
Oh,
were
it was a
in
great
Austin,
time. There was a
I'd be like,
great
yeah, I'll make
music
some time
festival.
out. I'll make it worth it.
So you're a streamer professionally, and you went to Asia and really didn't make any content that anyone.
No,
thought was
I'll be honest. That
interesting.
did not go out the way I
But
planned.
you couldn't
My-
drive
I-
3
my viewership,
hours
if
to meet
anything,
up
my
with
nu-
guaranteed
My numbers went fucking to
content.
zero. But
You
hey,
didn't spend any money to get to another continent.
I will say there was a lot of stuff that happened backstage that I was really happy about. Got to do a lot of networking. Got to know some good people. So it's paying off
But
now.
you're a streamer, right? So like what
Not
happens
really, it's like-
on stage is what really matters. But you could say, okay, yeah, in the future I made
I
connections.
think they
But
both
actually,
matter.
Hey, Prawn, can you clear something up for me? A lot of people have been saying this. They're saying that number one, Darius promised that you'd get KCIP if you went to Japan and you didn't get it. And number
well, he
two,
can't make a promise
hang
like
on,
that.
Hang on, I'm just wondering if he did promise it. And number two, that you went into credit card debt after that trip. I don't know whether that's true. I was just wondering.
I can see why those were both being discussed in every community. Number one, no, he never promised that. He mentioned like, a bunch of people who are leeching off ice are getting KCIP. But like, if anything, I purposely did not leech off ice when I was there. I was like, no, there's like 20 people already doing that. That kind of feels like kind of cringe. I said it was up to ice.
Was
like
Darius doing that?
I agree.
Was Darius attempting to do that in sort of? Wasn't he saying if you join the club of leeching off ice?
He put a lot of effort in trying to help Danny get that, and like Danny did try to hang out with that group a lot the first week they were in Japan, and didn't really go anywhere. So,
right. In fact, the reason that Darius moved to Austin was to leech off ice, and so don't you think that he's been? Oh yes, yeah.
Oh yeah, he said.
No, he openly said like,
maybe
because
he used to be living in Arizona. He was leeching off Danny in Arizona, and then he went to Austin because of the streamer culture, since he's called Darius IRL, who's the biggest guy.
Even that's the case, that's probably one of like the main reasons. Like, there's so many other streamers here. Like, that's probably like one of the biggest ones here. But like all the like Twitch people here also, it's like the IRL, it's like the streamer capital.
I'm not saying that's a good or bad thing. I'm just saying that's what his
the second part of the question, the credit card debt
stated intention was, and he hasn't really been able to connect with ice. But anyways,
no.
Well, if anything, I think that
maybe it's time to just try something else.
The whole ex-girlfriend situation, but that's a whole other story. But I want just the credit card debt.
Sure.
Yeah, I did go in debt, but it was on purpose. I was gonna pay it. I paid it all off like the month of, and I just got a bunch of points. So like, why would I not get points? Why I can just like put it in my credit card and just pay it off immediately and get a bunch of points out of it also. So.
Oh, I have two other questions. Other question is, did you nurse Darius's wounds after Shuvi beat him up? And number 2, did you ever get paid back for Rubicon?
Yeah, the Rubicon thing that got addressed like a long time ago. I got paid back almost immediately. The receipts are posted in my Discord. Okay, that was like a long time ago.
Do you have any thoughts about Rubicon 2? You're not being invited, or maybe you turned it down.
I'm a little jealous. I'm a little jealous that Low, AB. Ruby and Ava are meeting up, but hey, I've been doing my own thing. I've not been collabing with them as much if I do, but I still have love my heart for all 3 of them.
That's great. If you were to look at your career as a streamer, wouldn't you say the high point was when you were hosting, like when you got like literally just the most numbers, when you were hosting the dating streams with Grace and Ruby? Like that's the most.
The other day, I had my biggest stream on Kick the other day. I think that might be slightly more than, but that was like a unique scenario. I don't think it's gonna be like a regular thing that's happened on Kick. I was like milking Darius drama, but that was a highlight for my YouTube career. I think the second part of the question.
The highlight of your career was milking Darius content.
I'm just saying my biggest stream just happened yesterday, like 2 days ago, and it was milking Darius drama. I think technically that got better views. It's not Kick, so it's like a bunch of bots also. So I don't know how to fucking measure the two.
Okay, but what would you say that? It just seems like when you went solo, and you were very gracious about it, but you're like, I've kind of got my audience. I'm pulling it with me. It didn't really work out. It hasn't really.
I mean, it could be better. I'm so like happy. I can't just like leech off of everyone. I do want to do my own thing also at the same time. Also, yeah. Both. I think I do have a skill being like behind the scenes also. Like I was helping produce like Darius's podcast, and I was the guy who got like all the big guests who got like all the eyeballs on the show. So I take some credit for that as well.
I give you credit for that. I think that's more your role.
I mean, I think
you know what I mean. Not everybody has to be
okay. I think I'm doing this show pretty good. All right. I think Oil is laughing with me right here.
Yeah. Well, your ability to get Oil on the show, I think, is like given your numbers like 5 or 10 times what I usually see you drawing, and that's great. That's a real skill.
Question, but I want to let you guys know. You guys should come to like some convention sometimes. I went to DreamHack. I got to meet Gooner, Lavloon, who I know you've been kind of collaborating with recently. So I didn't get to meet War Chief, but maybe one day.
Yeah. It seems like it's in a sense oriented towards like chaos. But maybe that's not really what it's supposed to be.
I think it wasn't supposed to be. Like the whole fight went down, and then it was very chaotic. But that's not. I don't think it's typically how it goes down.
Yeah, but there's an inherent incentive for a fight to happen, don't you think? Like it's pretty boring without the fight.
That was like months and months of like build up, like and stress, like culminating in an IRL fight. Like I think like smaller fights could probably go down, but not like that. There's just like so much stuff.
Yeah, like Kick doesn't want that. Kick doesn't want that.
Kick does not want to have that as part of like their brand as well.
Right.
Of course, they're trying to become more normie over time.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So when am I gonna get my Rizz reviewed?
Turn the camera back.
Oh yeah, I thought it was interesting. This interesting technique I saw. I'm trying to decide if it's good or bad, but I noticed at the very end, fishing for like daddy issues, which I feel like that could work for some people.
Yeah. Okay. I would say that I led the conversation, and that Oil is very feminine, and she doesn't seem to mind that. Like a lot of, I would say, American women, they would, say like, no, I can't have that. She seems docile in that sense.
I just agree slightly. I think every guy has like the lead, especially on like these 5-minute like speed dates. I think also on the first date, the guy has like to lead the conversation. Like you want to ask him questions and have them back and forth. But in general, if the guy's like not kind of leading the date, I feel like it usually goes poorly.
Yeah, it's sort of, I would say it's natural.
That's one way to look at it.
But a lot of American women want, like someone like Lav Loon, like she's a dominatrix, I think, by trade. So a lot of young men love that. They love to be led by women.
Can maybe ask? I'm the host. I'm the judge also, but I want to get Oil's opinion.
Sure.
Oil, what basically 5 minutes or like our interaction together? Can you give me any thoughts on your date with Ben Thorp? Yeah.
It was nice to talk to you.
It was nice to talk to you.
Thank you. Yeah.
Because I don't.
Did you feel like I was penetrating too deeply into like things that are personal, or was it okay? Did I handle that okay?
It's a little bit too personal, but I feel like I like guys that know how to talk to another gender. Like for the first date, for me, I hate talking. I want someone to be.
You hate talking?
Yeah.
Wow, that's interesting.
So answering question, I'm good. But like, if you want me to talk, no.
But you felt like it was like too penetrative, the questions? Because a lot of people have that criticism. It's too personal. Maybe go a little lighter?
Yeah.
Just more superficial stuff? Yeah.
Somebody in chat said it was too much like an interview, not like a conversation. But she likes
That's
that.
a classic move though, but
now Oil, I'm a little bit, you might not know this, but I'm a little bit older than you, I think.
A little bit.
And so that creates a different dynamic because I want to be respectful, of course. I'm not saying because you're younger than me, I have any right to anything. And also because, I want to be respectful of, that's odd. So on the one hand, I don't want to come across as like a dad figure, you know what I mean? Or like an older man you're talking to. Okay. Because I don't want that. I'm not into that, despite what the internet might think. And but at the same time, I am a little older than you, and I think that can be attractive to young women in a way that's healthy. Do you think that? Are you what age compared to your age? Do you like men who are a little bit older, younger, same age, or does it matter?
For now, I like older men.
That's very, very common. That's very common. And so what attracts you about that? So then maybe I could like see where I maybe could improve.
I will add one or two more questions. I do have someone backstage. So I want to be cordial to them as well.
Sure, of course.
What was your question? One more time.
How do you think? In other words, the parts of about talking with or dating an older man that are attractive to you are what things? That he has more money, that he has more experience, that he's better talking, and so how can I tailor that better?
For me, I like that they like kind of like have more patience, more than like younger guys. More patient, more stable.
Patience. Yeah.
Like emotionally and financially.
Okay, right. Okay.
Like
so I maybe came across it. I'm not that stable.
Not all older men are financially stable.
No.
Just throwing them out there.
No. That's true. But emotionally, that's true. Some young men are much more stable as well. So
Prawn, before he leaves,
I don't think I'm your type.
Is there any way you could explain this screenshot?
That's a good thumbnail. Thank you. Please send that my way. Please send that my way. I often have that effect. You know,
What a
Rizz
ball
doesn't
buster.
always
Tell her
take
to
what you.
shut up.
Sometimes Rizz looks unconventional in some ways, and there's something.
Well,
someone
let
said,
me-
someone
I don't
said
wanna-
you
That's her
have.
Rizz review. That's her Rizz review.
I don't want to. No,
Someone
she was
said
just.
you have shark Rizz. I have cringe Rizz. That's we all have our own different type of Rizz. Okay.
Well, my oil, honestly, if you're in any way, I don't know what your itinerary is. If you're anywhere up on the East Coast, we'd love to host you. And we're in New England. You know where that is?
Where's New England?
I'll show you a
Boston,
map
New
later.
York.
I'll show you a map.
Austin, New York. You must know. New York? You must know.
Yeah.
It's closer to New York than Austin. I'll say that.
Ah, okay.
Nice and cool.
Beach.
And beaches and water.
Yeah.
And like.
Okay.
No mucho calor.
Guys, any parting words? It was good to see you guys. It's been a long time. Ben and Grace.
No.
Maybe this will not be our
Nice
last
to see you.
interaction. Maybe we'll
Thanks
see
for
each other
being a
again.
gracious guest. Thanks for being a gracious guest. And very nice to meet you, my oil. And hopefully we'll see each other again sometime. Thanks for the tips.
Bye, y'all. Peace around. All right. We also have a member of their community. We welcome to the stage, King. This guy can fucking ramble.
Yeah, can you grab me the piece of chair?
I think we should leave the chair off at this point.
No,
He's
it's
falling.
hurting me.
Oh, okay. I think the screws fell out. King, can you cam up, King? Can you cam up?
Okay, we're definitely having mic issues. Is the mic right? Because I'm going to do everything that a door
I hear you,
does
okay.
right now, real quick. Everything's fine.
Do you need a break? You need a break oil?
Good enough.
You need,
Good
you
enough.
need
Good
to
enough.
take a break in
Why
between
why
that.
would you ask me if I'm ready? And this chick's already sliding around backwards on her chair with her head back.
Is that how bad the last day
And
was?
Ben,
Is that what you're
are you
feeling?
guys going to tell me that Ben
No.
Thorp just all of a sudden got that woman all geeked out like that she can't even like act normal on stream now?
Maybe I'll raise King for a
Is
little
that
bit
what-
since you need a break oil.
Yeah,
Yeah, if you need a break, yeah, because one, I would rather let's have a
She wants
review
some
of.
alone time. She wants some alone time for a minute.
Yeah, please. Yeah, Ben definitely does that. I'm not sure. We're still not sure if any of this is working, but thank you, Process. Yeah, my oil. I can't. Or is she off the screen? What do you drink? Do you really drink White Claws, or is that because of Owen Benjamin?
They're great. They're
Like
low
you really-
calorie. They get you drunk. Why not?
You're not like a tubby man.
Okay. How
Like,
the hell do you like the nicest camera I've ever seen any streamer, but you're still fucking vertical? Can you make it portrait, please? Thank you. Much
I
better.
don't know if it's working. I don't know what's going on.
It's working.
Oh,
Oh,
better.
maybe it's working.
I could care less. Is
that how we do
I've been
it?
taking notes. I've been taking notes because I don't know how to Rizz at all. Either it's unfair. I really wanted to come up here and actually do an E-Day because people don't think
I mean,
that.
you can. Just like, can you like wait a minute?
I mean, can I wait a minute? I can wait a minute. I did actually ask to date 3 people, but we could go to 2 if the 2 people were just on. I'd love if they would maybe had a
Do you want
moment
to
of their
review the
time.
last date, maybe, perhaps?
We can review it. We can definitely review it. I think he did great.
Well, it wasn't my date. What do you mean?
No. I think he did great.
Oh, okay.
The
Well,
person
Oil
I'm
can't
on
fuck up.
the date with
She's the
said,
dater.
"No,
She
my-
can't make
my
mistakes.
orientation-
We don't
you know what
we
the
don't
word
critique her.
orientation is?
She's the dater. We don't critique her.
What do you mean? You don't do that?
Why would you critique
would-
the woman? It's her job just to be the date.
Wait, hold up, dog. Okay, so I thought like a Rizz review thing kind of goes back and forth because what a woman can be super rude and kind of very off-putting to make the whole situation
Yeah, but
be.
Oil would never do that. First off, and that's
Okay.
the game though. You have to Rizz is all about how you react to different environments. Like if a woman is like roasting you, being really nice, it's all about how you adapt to that and show your Rizz.
That sounds. Actually, no, I'm scared to death of a Rizz
If
review.
anything, actually,
I never want.
because I do these dating shows also, I prefer when the woman's kind of bitch because I like playing on hard mode. If it's too easy, I think it's boring.
That's the craziest thing I've ever heard you say.
Women don't need Rizz.
Yep,
Women
that
don't
was
need Rizz.
crazy. But hard mode's already wearing that fucking T-shirt that you have on over your undershirt.
What's wrong with my T-shirt?
I don't know. I meant overshirt over your undershirt.
Fine shirt.
So I was
Maybe
wrong
this one.
already. Hard mode. We're both playing in
Is this
hard
Rizz?
mode.
Are you rizzing her right
I'm
now?
even taking a shower today. a crew neck sweatshirt. Okay, we're already living life in hard mode, bro. Why do we got to make it harder? She gets to wear. So this woman gets to wear a corset top, makeup.
That's not a corset.
No, I know. Hold on, one second. No, I
We
got
call
a
it a
delay.
blouse.
This woman gets to wear a corset top, makeup, dye her hair.
Now
Probably have a
Prawn
little
roaster saying, okay,
we
let's
get
go.
to do. We get to have absolutely no. We gotta have our fucking everything just on point. And you think that hard mode is being the chick? Right, hard mode's being the homie. Hard mode's being the guy that just has to jump in and be charismatic, be well put together, talking. This chick can sit back and go like this. Oh my god. So cringe.
What do you think hard mode is? What are you saying hard mode is?
Hard mode's being the guy, homie. Hard mode's being the dude.
Okay, you're the worst listener. I'm saying being a guy and talking to a woman with a bitch shield is hard mode. That's what I'm saying.
Wait, what's a bitch shield? What's a bitch shield? I'm sorry, what's a bitch shield?
Where she's like, don't talk to me. No, whatever say, I don't like that. Man. And then you get eventually after talking for a minute or two then they're like, okay, you can handle me. And then they learn to submit.
But until then they do all that. I don't think they do that shit in real life.
That is a real thing. Look, Google the term bitch shield.
I think they do it more.
I didn't invent that word.
I don't, because bitches on the internet don't do this shit in real life that they do on the internet. Like girls act way more.
Go to
what do you mean?
100 girls.
Go ahead.
They will not all treat you nicely. Most of them are like, be like, leave me alone. No.
I mean, I have been turned down. I'm not saying like I'm fucking Don Juan de Niro. You know what I mean? But women are very flirtatious. So
the fact that you don't know what a bitch shield is shows you have no Rizz. You've never encountered a woman like that?
I have no Rizz?
Yeah.
I have no Rizz? That's the weirdest thing I've ever heard.
Okay, well, let's see. Are you ready, Oil?
Go ahead and bring up the bitches. Let's go then.
Wait,
what are you guys talking about? Tommy Keem will do this off the rip. Bring the chick up. I'm done. Whatever this is. I can walk into all this, whatever it is. What's Rizz? Miss.
Hi.
How we doing tonight, Miss?
Good.
Is this uncomfortable for you? And I could care less if it is or not. What we're doing tonight is we're doing something for clicks. We're doing something for everything. At the same time, do you even want to meet somebody on the internet? Have you ever been in a situation where you are even down to like date or whatever it's called, or like fuck around online?
Yeah, I have some.
Have you ever done that before?
Yeah.
Because I've never really like dated before. Really, I've never done anything like that.
No, I haven't done that. This is my first time.
This is the first time, so it's kind of my first time too. And so, would it be weird? Are you the type of person? You've dated obviously before, right?
Yeah.
I'm assuming. And have you been jealous?
Yep.
So wouldn't you think that even getting in a situation like this, like jealousy kind of like is amplified? Like say if you and I are talking now, you could, one, online, you're never going to tell me if you actually do consider this a good conversation, because one, you don't want to come off as crazy, whatever. So we're both kind of starting it weird. But at the same time, say you just see a person doing day-to-day things. Are you going to then be jealous and be like, oh my God, I thought that guy was going to be the one for whatever? You kind of get what I'm saying? Have you ever thought of that part of this whole dating thing, especially when you're not even in the same city or same town?
No, I wouldn't be jealous about that if I know like what he been doing before. I would be understanding more, because I dated like a person who has to like do like Rizzing content all the time in IRL.
Yeah. So, yeah, and they already know it's going to be like that.
Yeah.
Because like to me, I know what it's like to date a beautiful woman. A lot of people never have dated a better looking person than themselves, and or been the better looking person, right? And so what happens is you get a lot of people that look at you and or are attracted to the other person and or you. So it causes, if the other person doesn't feel like they're either good enough looking or they feel like they're overshooting. For like me, I'm way better looking than you. So I wouldn't be very tripping on dating you. I already know you're going to be attracted to me. I know we can have fun. It's going to be good. It's going to be everything. but you're gonna be like, oh my gosh, TK has all this fucking charisma, handsome, fucking, just so many things, a dirty house, just so many things that you're like, oh my gosh, I want to kind of know about that. And me, I look at you and I go, I got to steal it from Darius, Princess. I got to like rescue you and do all this stuff. So when we start dating, you're going to have to know that you're going to be walking around with kind of a target on your back. Like bitches are going to be starting to like slang arrows. They're going to want to take you down. They're going to talk shit about me. They're going to want to talk shit about you. And it's just going to be, and you got to almost look at it with that smile and know that it's going to be, you got to take it as love instead of hate. And so that's almost the number one thing that I would assume that you got to be self-conscious of. And, you know, I'm never going to be ready for that again. But at the same time, I hope you are, because Princess is putting you out here. You're obviously a beautiful young lady. You're doing everything right. There's going to be plenty of other gentlemen. Besides that Danny guy, can we rewind the Danny guy and just get him out of here? I've never...
Why?
So
What's
many
wrong
things.
with Danny guy?
Let's just be nice. Right now, we're just being civil, and just know that I would take you easily to like a movie. I want to see so many bad movies right now. We would do that. It'd get weird, but I'm a very slutty man, and at the same time, being a slut doesn't have to be weird. And at the same time, just know how to hold yourself. Your tattoos look great. You look great this evening. I love exactly what you're doing, and just have a nice time with Princess and everybody else that's going to come up in here, and hopefully you know that you're just know right when you start dating a motherfucker, there's going to be haters coming at you saying shit, and it's going to go back and forth, and you just got to know it's like that.
It's okay.
So
it's okay. I already have my
are
own
you
haters.
ready? Yeah, you got to be ready for it. You got to be ready for it, definitely.
No, I already have my own haters, so I'm used to it.
For sure. Can I hit the easy button? Can I hit the easy button now?
Easy button?
Because it's hard. It's hard. I kind of got dragged through the mud. Yes, I don't
Okay,
want to
just so you know, she's a streamer. Of course, she knows what having haters like. She probably has more haters than you.
Or yeah, what? I don't have haters.
I got threatened.
Can I play the clip of you with the bottle?
Yes.
What do I look up to find it?
YouTube.
Guys, I gotta show King.
Wait, what did you just? I couldn't even hear her. I couldn't hear anything.
Just here, watch this. Watch this. I just looked at her name. This is the mad one, right? Is it this one?
Yes.
No, or is it pulled up?
Bold?
I think this one's shorter. Here's a little glimpse. Guys, do not fuck with oil. Do not fuck with oil. You'll see why. You will see why. You do not want to fuck with her. 1 second. Let's display capture. Guys, look, she's already famous. This is not even her video, but she's in a title. My oil pulls up.
You about to max me the fuck out. What are you doing?
Yeah, she crossed the fucking line.
Bruh.
Guys, imagine you see this.
Can't wait for this to happen to Suze.
Chill.
Of Susie, boy flag 0 for helping out our boy John.
I didn't
and
say
yet these
it.
are the people oil press.
Yo, chill.
John, you need to clean house with some simps in here too. Cops is too far.
I left.
You fucking say that shit.
I didn't say anything.
Everybody does.
The fact that oil went off to fuck other dudes in the getting to know stage is stupid as fuck.
Like, submissive Asian woman. No.
Oh, okay.
No, she. Guys, sorry, just listen.
No, that is that, but the tattoos.
I'm gonna put some slow mo 1 second. Wait, not sleep mode. Playback.
I don't understand why we think this.
Guys, it's like a horror movie. Imagine like this coming down the hallway at you.
Yeah,
Oh my gosh, she's coming.
One moment. Now let's get the real Rizz review
going.
Let's get the real Rizz review going.
1 second, King.
Yes, this is.
I'll be running away. I'll be running away right now.
I fully understand. I fully understand.
You're rolling up with a weapon, which is your shoe in hand. Like, damn, she don't fuck around. So, there you go. King, I feel like you don't know what you're dealing with here. You know.
I love that we're really gonna wonder what TK would do if he's been in a situation with a woman throwing things at him.
I broke the bottle. and I throw the shoe
I don't.
not
This is
directly
getting
at
crazy.
him,
This is
but
getting crazy.
close.
Olmec, let's call Olmec. This is getting rude for TK. I don't find that stuff. Oh my gosh. Tommy likes to be abused. No, Tommy, that's super almost not funny in my world, but it's fine.
I'm saying, just don't think you can like control this woman just because she's so pretty. She will
trust me,
stab you with a broken bottle if she needs to.
That's so weird.
Don't
so
say
weird.
that.
In a video game.
I wonder why that's so. I love how that's okay. I can't. You guys are triggering me. I know this is on purpose. This demon work to try to trigger me.
You're going off on a weird. I know when you're weird tangents. When you're
I know. I gotta go.
Any parting words?
Anyways,
I had to review your Rizz.
Okay, yeah. 1 second. I gotta come in and come out. My camera's fucked up.
Hurry
At
up.
least might as well be on cam, right?
Get the fuck out of here.
Well, I'll come back.
Yeah, leave and come back. Her nails are weapons. I'm saying.
And you right.
Can you show your nails? Could you imagine like that clawing your face? That could fucking scar you. Leave deep, like scars. Would my oil box grates for money? I would not recommend that. But do you think you'd beat someone in a boxing match?
No.
She doesn't want to be violent. She's just willing to if it comes to. Oh, Ed Boys! Should I invite Ed Boys? Ed Boys, join the link. We're doing 5-minute speed dates with oil. You should join. But we're wrapping one up right now. King, are you joining back up? Oh, he's backstage. Gotta drag him back in. No, it says he's still here. Is that not up to date? There we go. Edward, you're next. You're next pretty soon. Okay, King.
We're wrapping one up right now.
Back.
King, are you joining back up?
No. I thought we were gonna go over the bullshit that I did, or whatever.
Do I hear something?
Do you hear something?
No, I thought I heard an echo. My bad. All right.
Nobody.
My feedback to you, and this is for every guy.
I hate this. Have we given anybody else a Rizz review, or am I finally the
yes,
first
no,
one?
I gave Ben a review. I gave everyone a review. Okay, my review is You're really good at talking. You're really good at taking control of the date. Take some time to pause, breathe. Let her take some air in the conversation. I think it was like 99% you talking the entire time. A good date, at least like she's talking some portion of the convo. She was literally listening to you the entire time. Does that make sense?
I kind of, when I'm not talking, I don't really hear anybody else.
Sometimes, like, actually, sometimes the most
I'm
Chad
kidding.
thing, the most alpha thing you can do. Here's
Process. I'm talking right now. This is what you're doing it again.
Me. It's
You're doing it again.
Silence can be good sometimes. Sometimes the best thing you can do, the most alpha thing, is say something and then shut the fuck up. Let it stand.
Thank you for telling me what the most alpha thing was. If I can go ahead and give a Rizz review of the whole thing, what you're doing right now is a beautiful thing with this young lady. Tell you the truth, I found the walking up with the beer bottle and the dude's knees on the ground with the POV, you know what I mean, a little wild, because I would have kicked you straight from the ground. Boom! Boom! And just kicked you like a damn, it would have been like Double Dragon. Boom! If you would have came at me like that. Not a big deal. Not a big deal. You just have to know that. And at the same time, your hair, I think the way it looks with the brown coming in and the whatever you are and your tattoos, you are a beautiful you're a beautiful young lady. So just enjoy the rest of your stream and Princess, you're a jerk off, and I'll never do one of these again. So
no, he'll be back. I guarantee he'll be back. King, love you. Thank you. This is the guy who gave 15 gifted. Thank you. Oh, I want to say your face, but thank you for the 15 gifted on YouTube. Thank you, King. Thank you, King, for the gifted. Thank you.
He's gone?
Yeah. I mean, he'll be back, I promise. Okay. That was Tommy. What's that?
Was he mad?
No. He's always doing bits. I don't know. He's a character. Was that racism? Kind of.
What? Why?
He was doing like, I'm not even repeat it. Okay. Crisp lettuce. Okay.